Most people think they train their chest properly, but in reality, they do it completely wrong. And because of that, they don't see results, they don't feel their chest working, and sometimes they even end up with shoulder pain. So today I'm going to show you the right way to train your chest and triceps, the correct technique, number of exercises, sets, reps, and small details that actually make big differences. Because as a trainer, these are the mistakes I see every single day in the gym. And today I'm not alone. I'm here with my wife. We are going to train chest and triceps together. Because for us, the gym is not just a place to work out. It's our way of staying disciplined, growing stronger together, and spending time together. Because we believe the strongest relationships are not built in comfort. They are built through discipline. So in this vlog, not only will you see our workout, but you will also learn how to do it the right way. So let's get started. Okay, so we are starting our exercise today with dumbbell chest press on an inclined bench. So we'll be doing 3 to 4 sets of these. This is a warm-up set. Come on. Breathe in, breathe out. Stretch your chest, squeeze. A very common mistake that people do in this exercise is pressing the weight up with the help of the shoulders. So extending the arms fully up and engaging the shoulders. And then that's why people complain that they don't feel chest while they do chest press. Now what we need to do for that is squeeze the back, keep your shoulders retracted, and when you push, don't extend 100% of your arm. Extend about 90%, keep that 10% just to keep your shoulders retracted and keep the tension on the chest. Kati reps hansau?
Actually, it's 5 basically.
Okay, come on. Beautiful. Nice, all yours.
Why?
Shoulder दुखेको छ क्या अलिकति? ल ल अब छोड दे भाइ उता जा 8 set 10 to 12 reps है बाबा ल
Oh, 10 to 12.
up breathe in
धेरै वर्ष पुट
6 reps go for a drop. Hey, you can go ahead please.
No, I don't.
She doesn't prefer to do a drop set. Now, okay, see something that I'm telling you from the very beginning, guys, right? On a chest press, usually when we press the weight, we press it with the full power on the shoulders and we extend it completely. This is where things go wrong, right? And second thing is, while we bring it back, we bring it fully behind, keeping our elbows behind and then keeping the stress on the shoulders. Now, what we need to do to fix this is get your elbows tucked in, slightly rotate your dumbbell inward so that you can have a good stretch on your chest. While you do this, your back gets squeezed, right? Try not to leave that squeeze as it is, then push. And when you push, don't extend completely. Extend around 90% of it and then keep that 10% just to keep your shoulder safe, and then squeeze your chest at the peak. Keep your chest at the peak at all times. Retract your shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, in and out, and try to keep the tension on the chest at all times. This is the mantra.
One. Breathe in, out. Breathe out, breathe out.
Shoulder. Ha. So we're done with this. What's next?
Chest flies.
Flies, seated. Machine Mikey dumbbells. Seated. Let's go. Alright, so moving on to the second exercise. Seated chest flies. Make sure to retract your shoulders even here. Keep your chest at the peak. And then the very common mistake is this. See? Coming forward and then squeezing with the shoulders. No, or even people do this. Even without coming forward, they still squeeze their shoulders. This is a big mistake. Well, what you need to do is here, instead of keeping your shoulders in the front, keep your chest at the peak, retract your shoulders, open up your chest muscles, breathe in, breathe out. And another thing that you should keep in mind for safety is this. Don't keep the machine too behind, so it stretches or tear your chest muscles. So keep it in a way that you're safe, all right? This much is more than enough. Breathe out, breathe in, hold. BD found somebody and he wants to talk to her for a little bit, so she's out of the scene for some time. Anyways, I'll continue. She'll join me in some time. Showing you the exercise from a different angle so you can see it better, understand it better, and then apply it on your next chest workout. See? Keep your chest at the peak, retract your shoulders, take a deep breath in, squeeze your chest, hold, breathe in slow, don't stretch arms, open your chest. And at the same time, I'm not saying to overextend your chest, no need. Stand still, upright. See, look at the intensity of the exercise, and you can guess that by looking it on my face. So the RP was around 8. So in my last video, I explained what RP exactly means, right? So because it's my second set, if my RP is below 7, what's the point of doing this? If I'm doing strength training and I want to build muscles, if my RP is below 6, I'm actually building endurance and the muscular endurance, like the body endurance and the muscular endurance only. But if I really want to build muscle, keep your RP above 7 from the very beginning set. On the progress. Now she's back. Let her do one. Oh wow. Baba, support. Support. Hip. A little more. One more. छोड़ दो. Wow.
यसरी छोड्ने हैन के.
Thank you.
साइडबाट.
Come on. Okay, she's even teaching how to put the weight back.
So we are moving into our third exercise. It's seated chest press. So let's get started. Breathe in and out. Always keep your back curve and take a deep inhale when you go descend and breathe out.
Keep your shoulders retracted.
And keep your shoulders
at all times.
Yes.
Chest at the peak. Guys, do you know what this is for? See, when the weight is very heavy, your shoulders go really, really back. And then from here, when the weight is too heavy, I'm not able to push the weight, bring it forward. It's light, I can do, but when the weight is heavy, I'm gonna put a lot of pressure on my shoulders. So this is where injuries happen. So this is where this pedal comes into play. So I press the pedal
then it comes forward, you see. So when it comes forward, actually it is a bit ahead of my body. So from here, it's easy to actually press it and then take the weight, press. Then once you're done, because on the very last rep, when you go till failure, usually how we drop the weight is we drop the weight like this. It goes behind. You see, look at this. Now the weight was light, my shoulder could take it. But when the weight is about 100 kilos, imagine the tension that that my shoulder takes. So this is where injuries happen. So again, to put the weight back when the weight is heavy, before I let the weight go, I press the pedal, let it be, so it stops right here. I can easily take out my hands from the handle, then put it back. Help lah. आउन देऊ न,
ए ल
नरोक न.
ल
We are moving on to the fourth exercise for the chest. Now the very first exercise was inclined dumbbell press, which was for the upper pectoral muscles. Second was seated flies for overall chest. Third was seated chest press, especially for mid pectorals. And then the fourth one, standing cable flies, focusing on the lower pectoral muscles. So this way we can say that we have completed our chest workout, and after this we can move on to our triceps. So the technique here remains the same. We need to retract the shoulders behind, keeping the chest at the peak, opening up the chest muscles, not the arms, the chest muscles. Breathe in, breathe out as you squeeze the chest. Keep the tension on the pectoral muscles and then squeeze it as hard as possible. Breathe in. If I do this, now this is wrong because my shoulders is at the peak, right? Need to retract the shoulders, keep the chest at the peak, feel the tension on the chest, then squeeze. Breathe in, out. If possible, hold here for a second. When the weight is light, it's easy. Wow, it's tough, but it's good. Acha apply. अलिकति हात अगाडि लिएर squeeze. Nice. Breathe in. Wonderful. Few more, है नछोड ल. Done with fourth exercise of the chest, and then we can say we covered all pectorals of the chest. Now we move on to triceps. So we're going for dips in the beginning, which is going to hit a little bit on the lower chest as well at the same time. So, and then hit the triceps. Let's go. You start. Very frankly speaking, it's been a long time I've been doing this exercise, but haven't understood well like how to feel it more on the triceps. When the weight is light, I don't feel like doing it. When the weight is heavy, I feel more on my traps and a little bit on my chest. If I lean forward a little bit, I know it's gonna hit my chest. If I don't lean forward much, it should be hitting on my triceps. I've tried both ways, but when the weight is heavy, I feel mostly on my traps. But this doesn't mean that I should not do this exercise. I'm trying to understand this exercise. So maybe one day I'll finally feel the muscle that I'm trying to hit, and then I will know, okay, so this is it that I was looking for. So every exercise has its way of doing it correctly. So what you need to do is, if you don't understand the exercise, don't do the mistake of not doing it. Keep doing it. Try to understand the muscle. There should be a click. One day you will feel the right muscle, and then you will understand, okay, this exercise was supposed to do it this way. Then you understand everything that you need to understand or know about that exercise, and then you master it, then you move on to another exercise. So gym, the more you know, actually the less you know. Moving on to the second exercise of the triceps, we are doing extension on a very long rope. So here, because the rope is long, we are able to extend the triceps to its fullest, a very long range of motion. Keep your chest up, shoulders firm, then lock your elbows, then keep your back slightly bent so that you can put the pressure on the triceps, not on the shoulders. Breathe out, extend wide, then here down. Don't rotate your wrist, it will mostly hit on the forearms. So just keeping the palms down, push it down and keep it wide, like this. And feel the tension on the triceps. When it comes up, feel the extension here. यसरी पाम्सलाई चाहिँ यसरी तल ढल्ने हो अनि वाइड राख्ने हो क्या. सो यो एल्बोसलाई लक गरेर राख, यहाँ लक गरेर राख, एक्सटेन्ड गर, माथि जाँदा एक्सटेन्ड गर. अब फुल जब तिमीले हात यस्तो गर्छौ नि, यो गर्ने बित्तिकै सबै फोर आर्म्समा हुन्छ क्या. यस्तो गर्ने बित्तिकै एकचोटि गर त, यस्तो गर त, यस्तो हुन्छ. यो गर्ने होइन क्या, यत्तिकै यसरी पुस गर्ने. ब्युटिफुल, नाइस, एकदम धेरै 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 एक्सटेन्सन. भने होइन मैले वाउ. अब नाइस. Okay, so done with the second exercise of triceps too. Yes, we're done. Now, moving on to one last and third exercise for the triceps, and finally we can say we are done with our chest and triceps.
What are we doing now?
Breathe in, breathe out. Keep the weight behind the forehead at all times. As soon as I bring it here, the weight is like falling on the ground and my arms are actually taking the weight, the forearms. But as soon as I keep it behind the forehead, it's the triceps that activates, right? From here, extend using your elbows behind the head as long as possible. Breathe in, breathe out, hold it here. Let the triceps do the work. Extend गर न. Now I prefer to do it with an inclined bench because I feel more extension on my triceps. It's person to person. She prefers to do it on a flat bench, and she says that she feels more with a flat bench. And on an inclined bench, she felt that there is a chance of injury because of the bench. Yeah, it's preference, by the way. Okay, so both works. Follow the wrist like see that हालै थियो कि stand up, nice, good. Progress नहेर्ने कस्तो भएछ भनेर ट्राइसेप्स फुलेर हेर न. Okay, so we are running out of time because I have another session. And then I need to be at my client's place by 8:30. It's already 7:55. I only have 25 minutes. And the travel time takes around 30 minutes. So I need to run. So because we came in the same car, she has to run with me. We're done. Actually,
We should not be going home like this. There should be stretching. Now, the stretching part, she will do it at home. She's doing a little bit here. After I finish my client's session or while I warm him up, I will do my stretching. So thank you guys for staying with us till the end. This is how we do our chest and triceps. 3 exercises for the triceps, 4 for chest, and we are happy, right?
Yes, done.
See you.